Life in League One has started very well for us here at Wrexham. We are 8 matches into the season. We're currently unbeaten and we sit second behind the league leaders Sunderland, only on goal difference. We've got Mansfield as the first game of the day and they are bottom of the league, so you'd expect us to win this game to continue our impressive start to League One life. Welcome back, my friends, to our My Player Career Mode. Appreciate all the support and love, as always, from all of you lovely people, and I hope that you are feeling fantastic and having an awesome day. As I say, Mansfield up first. Along with Mansfield, though, we will take on Bristol Rovers at home, Leyton Orient away. We will sim the game against Northampton in the Cup, and we have Sheffield Wednesday at home to come as well. So they are the matches we'll be featuring today. 1,000 likes on this episode would be amazing. And if you are new around here, like what you see, subscribe. We're trying to reach 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And yeah, that'd be much appreciated. So with that being said, sit back, relax, and enjoy today's episode, my friends. Team news is in for Wrexham. And as you can see, Mullin Basante start up front. Mansfield, of course, one of the promoted sides with us from League 2. They came up through the playoffs last season. They've had a really tough start to life in League 1, but you might remember we did play them on the final day of the League 2 season. We lost by 2-0, so our most recent fixture against them did not go in our favour. Let's see if the same outcome happens here, or can we continue our red-hot form in League 1 and pick up the 3 points, as they are looking down the right-hand side immediately. Ball into the middle, and there is a chance here. Yuvakurin is forced into an early save. It will be a corner for Wrexham to defend. Maybe Mansfield are one of our bogey teams because, as I say, they did beat us in the last game of the season. I'm hoping that that does not happen again here as we turn away from the challenge there. Very calm on the ball inside our own penalty area. Here is McLean towards Jones. Jones back the way of James McLean, charging down the left-hand side into space. He's gone back inside towards Jones here and made the run even further forward. That's a great ball by Jones to pick out Basante. And Mason will save. Wrexham, great chance. Basante nearly puts us ahead. Corner ball. Let's see if there is to be a goal from this. Young's delivery. Aim towards the middle. O'Toole will head it away. We'll keep it alive here. Basante on the volley. Goes through a number of bodies. And Mason will claim with ease. Here goes Barnett for Wrexham. Barnett, right-hand side. Cross in. There's Jones! Offside flag stays down. And Jones heads home. Wrexham's opener. And it's interesting because when the ball goes here to Barnett, Mansfield are caught in two minds as to whether or not they want to go and attack or just try and defend, which, you know, maybe that's them seeing how they've played against us in recent times. But when Barnett gets the ball on the right-hand side, there's so much time and space for him to run into. The cross he picks out is perfect and Jones's header finds the back of the net. It's not been a game where there's been a lot to separate the two sides, but that goal, if you're a Mansfield fan, and especially from their perspective, came too easy. So much space for Barnett. Final 10 minutes. Here is Reed. Reed, central. Now to Keeler Dunn. To Gale. Gale, Tunnicliffe got a vital touch there as we will play the ball forward for Mullin. Now Basante. Wrexham. Can there be a counter-attack for us that we can then finish this game with? Here is McLean. James McLean. He's going all the way, McLean. Now then, he's got to find the finish. And he will find the finish. I thought he messed it up initially. He took it to a really weird angle. He seemed to be able to just run straight towards goal, but then decided last second to almost shift it back to the left-hand side. At that point, he had to find the finish because otherwise you'd ask questions. I mean, there you can see that little touch. And I don't know if the goalkeeper's expecting him to go back across goal because he dives that way, but McLean just puts it in at the near post. Here is Boyle, now forward towards Jones. Jones has done really well there to keep us on the ball. Advantage played by the referee for the foul. Don't forget as well, when we did play Mansfield on the final day of the League 2 season, we were already in party mode, I said during the episode, because we had moments. That's brilliant, by the way. Basante, can he find us? Oh, offside flag goes up. Yeah, we had moments where we were really poor in the game, and I put that down to us already celebrating our league title win. So this game has so many different implications on it than that we did in the last game of the season in League 2. So that's probably why we have been so much better here and why Mansfield have found it tough to defend against us. Wrexham will pick up the first 3 points of the episode and Jones and McLean on the score sheet in a 2-0 win. EFL trophy against Northampton. The Sim was a 1-0 victory. Dalby with the goal. Take a look at this as well. We're now top of League One. Sunderland have lost their first game of the season. Meanwhile, we are still unbeaten. 3 points clear at the top. Bristol Rovers up next, who, if I'm not mistaken, are down in the relegation zone. In fact, they're second from bottom. So we have Mansfield first, Bristol Rovers now. A real opportunity to keep the good times going here at Wrexham and keep hold of top spot in League One. Very strong starting 11 from us as well. You'd expect no less. Into game we go. Pressure put on here by Barnett and given away. And that's what Wrexham do so well. Here is Mullin. Mullin finds Davies. We've got to use the ball effectively, though. We haven't really done that so far. Here is Basante. Now McLean. And it's in these areas that I'm talking about where we haven't really used it effectively because, again, we see the ball go out. This time it will be a corner, though. And I believe this is only our first or even second of the match. So a chance here to send their delivery into a good area. Looking for Basante! It's in the nets! Wrexham will lead, and it's Basante who has got it. But I wonder whether or not it's going to go down as an own goal. We'll see on the replay. Basante definitely heads the ball goalwards, but as it comes back off the underside of the crossbar, I think it hits Gordon and goes in. I think it's going to go down as an own goal for Gordon, unfortunately. Yes, it does. But Wrexham won't care. They do lead by a 1-0 here. And what's been a real positive for me is that I don't necessarily feel like I've had to kind of play outstanding and carry this Wrexham side in any of the matches we've played so far, because the lads have really stepped up since joining League One, and the performances from a lot of our teammates has been outstanding as well. So it's not as if I am carrying this Wrexham side to these performances. As a team, we are playing really well. And at half-time here, we go in a 0 ahead in the 10th game of the season. A 46-game season is a long, long season. But after 10 games, we're top. Boyle, now Evans. Evans will find me. Turn to play it forward here towards Barnett. He's done really well there under pressure. Now Barnett can find me. And there is space for us to utilise here as we go past Taylor. Taylor's got to get there. He hasn't done. Ball back in towards the head of Mullin. Benito saves it behind. In the end, it was actually a really good chance for Mullin. He did really well with his header. When I put the cross in, I did not expect to see us actually go that close. It's a corner, and we scored from the last one. There's O'Connell! Benito's done enough. He's done enough to prevent Wrexham going 2-0 in front at the moment, because there is another corner to come. Evans delivers this one. That time it is away. It should be picked up by Wrexham. It's Boyle to pick it up for us. And he's found my feet as we're away from a challenge. Into the area. Nearly gone all the way. Benito saves again. Wrexham knocking on the door to find a second. Benito keeping us out of it at the moment, though. Corner again. This time, surely. No! Benito's highlight reel continues. And now it's Bristol Rovers' turn with a corner. They will go short, it looks like here. They do go short. Brown back for DI, and he will go towards Evans. Evans now to Connolly. Shot came through. Wanting our goalkeeper to come and claim that, but he didn't. Sal picks it up for Wrexham. Boyle. Now back the way of O'Connell. What we've got to be careful of is that we don't give away an easy chance. That's nice. Barnett's made his move. There's the ball towards him. We'll support as well as he goes back inside the way of Basante. Basante, we made the move ahead of him. Basante finds us to finish this game off. I tried to go for placement, and I shouldn't have done. That is a big chance wasted. And there is the full-time whistle. Wrexham do win the game by a 0-0. It should have been more, but Benito was inspired for Bristol Rovers in their goal. Match day 3 of today's episode will see us play Leyton Orient, who find themselves in 18th. So another winnable game for us here. How many people would have expected after 10 games we'd sit top of the table, still unbeaten, and be 3 points clear of second placed Sunderland. What's just happened to my character, by the way? Why did I go that far? Oh, it's because I pressed tackle by accident. Leyton Orient have just scored 6 minutes in, so forget about what happened and why I accidentally pressed tackle. Your player does this really weird thing when you press actually tackle, and they kind of like really lunge. You'll like there. Look how far I went before I was able to turn back around. I mean, the finish, top quality, and there I am talking about me missing a tackle. Let's give them credit. Wonderful finish from Leyton Orient, but Wrexham, do you want to start the game? Because from kickoff, it's like we're asleep. Very strange start to the game we made here. We feel slow. Like, even the passes, they don't seem to have much on them whatsoever to find their targets. So, yeah, Wrexham really not starting this one off very well at all. Barnett finding Mullin. Mullin will turn, play us. We've got a chance to play it out to the left here for James McLean. Continue our run on further as well. McLean will find me. And to my right is Mullin. Mullin picks out Basante. And Howes will save. Beckles now finds Breslin. We've put him under pressure. We've won it back as well. And that's what we need to do. Get the ball back nice and quick. Oh, what on earth has Davies just done there? He let the ball roll. And then that just gave it straight back to them. But now as we put them under more pressure. Nearly got it again. The press that we've put on is really good, but we just need to get that little bit of luck. And then when we do get it, not waste it like we did when Davies let the ball roll. But still, here we are on the ball again then. With Davies to McLean. McLean down the line here for Basante. We are inside. Basante finds us. We've got Mullin one more, but I can't get it past Beckles. It's a game of nearly moments for Wrexham in the previous 10-15 minutes, and the nearly moments haven't come off. Aside from the early goal that Leyton Orient have scored, Wrexham been the better side here, but we've got nothing to show for it as we head into half-time, as it will be 1-0 Leyton Orient at the break. So their only shot taken early on, and since then, Basante's gone closest for us. And as I say, a game of nearly moments for Wrexham. I do feel, though, there will be a second goal in this game. The question will be, who will find it? Will it be Wrexham or will it be Leyton Orient? We're unlucky there that the ball has bounced off us straight to Brown. Nice turn by Archibald. As he goes to backheel it. It's bounced off Sal back to him. Leyton Orient here do have space to play with. That's a nice move! And Yuvakuran has had to make the save. Otherwise, that would have been the second goal for Leyton Orient. Free kick Wrexham. A chance to put something in the box of Leyton Orient, which we will do. It's lifted in. It's won by Boyle. It's over the bar. His head's in his hands, but he had a lot of work to do to divert that header goalwards, and he wasn't far away. Ultra attacking by the boss. Barnett's ball looking for Basante. He will chase it. Happ will get to it. And now Breslin. Wrexham need a chance. We've got 15 minutes to go here. And at the moment, Leyton Orient are winning following their 7th minute goal. All because we had a slow start to the game where we just were not alert and allowed them in behind. So, a little bit frustrated to be losing this one. Admittedly, yes, we did have to rely on our goalkeeper to make a save with a score at 1-0 to stop them going 2-0 ahead. Oh, what has just happened there? Graham's gone straight through. It's because we're on ultra-attacking. There is a huge gap. And Leyton Orient, my friends, who are 18th in League One, may be the first side this season to beat us. It's looking likely now with 12 minutes to go. I was complaining about the fact that we are losing to the 7th minute goal. Well, now I've got no complaints. That is awful defending from us. The first really moment we've seen us have any awful defending this season where it's going to cost us. And it's for a 2-0 scoreline that Leyton Orient will gladly take. Having been 10 games into this season unbeaten, this is the game we're losing. Barnett will find my run, and I'm looking towards the middle here, seeing what's available. We've held on to the ball for the moment. Find Mullin. Mullin's got to play Basante. He's got to play Basante. And you've seen Basante there. He is livid. All Mullin has got to do is slide that ball the way of Basante, and surely Wrexham have the chance to go and find a way back into the game. Mullin instead holds off the challenge but doesn't play it. McLean, Mullin again. He will turn, find myself. Basante through the middle. Took the shot on early. Not sure he needed to. 3 minutes from time. Our goalkeeper is up for the corner. I don't think it's going to matter. I don't think we've got enough time to be able to change this, as Basante will get it back. Now find me again. We're going to drive towards the byline here. We're going to drive towards the byline, see if we can get something. It's a terrible, terrible, terrible pass back in. Not my day today. Frustrating. I'll say this. I don't know how on earth I have an 8.5 match rating. There is no way I've been that good in this game. But apparently so. So, as Leyton Orient might just get a third here, they don't. That is full time. We lose our first game of the season by 2-0. Everyone on the pitch was very, very poor, including myself. I do not deserve the 8.5 match rating, so, I mean, I'll take it, but let's just hope that's a blip in form, because what I don't want now is that result to affect us and we start to drop more points. We were doing so well at the top, and this was the game that heading into the episode you looked at and thought if we were to drop points in any of the games today, this was the one you would highlight. But it was Leyton Orient to beat us 2-0. Let's see what the response is from the lads. Plachetta running into space. And now we've got a real problem on our hands. Tunnicliffe's header away. Picked up. Oh, you're joking. You're joking me. We saw one recently not given in our favour against Sunderland. And this one is. I made no real attempt to bring down the player. I just sort of stood there and he ran into me. How is this a penalty, but the one against Sunderland wasn't? I'm not saying it's not a penalty. I'm just saying you need to be consistent. If this is a penalty, the one against Sunderland should have been given as well. And Smith from the spot, thankfully for us, Yavakurin has made the save. But my question still stands. I'm not saying it's not a penalty. I did, take the player out as much as I didn't mean to. But then the Sunderland one has to be given as well, surely. Placetta's running at us here, and we've got a problem. Placetta will go out to the left-hand side for James. Seeing very much a reminiscing story of that when we played against Sunderland, where they had this real pressure, a lot of the ball. The difference is this time, though, Sheff Wednesday are doing things with the ball in good areas. Yavakurin forced into the save there. Barnett gets a touch on the corner, and Bernard will send the shot goalwards. Yavakurin will catch it, and at 23 minutes into this game, we are fortunate to still be 0-0. This has been an incredibly tough start to the game for me here. Not playing well at all. Sheffield Wednesday are causing us all sorts of problems. As soon as we get it back, they win it back so quickly. Looks like our confidence has been knocked almost by the Leyton Orient game, and Sheff Wednesday are taking full advantage of that. We're half an hour into it, and it's been all them. And they come forward again here down the right-hand side as it's into a really good area. I'm trying to make the challenge, but I can't get there, and Vaux will almost score again. We are very much hanging on here. And we need to get this ball forward. So we're playing at a 4.9 right now. Sort it out, me. Right, here we go. Now we get a chance to run at Sheff Wednesday. Mullin, you're not helping me there by running the same way as me. Where are the options in the box? You know what? We're going to have to go alone here. Near post on. And we'll just score then. Fine. I'm dropping one of the worst performances I've had. One of the worst first half performances I've had in a Wrexham shirt. And then we go and do that. The reason we're in front is not me. Well, it is for the goal, but Yavakurin, he's the reason that we are leading this game because he's made a number of top saves to deny Sheff Wednesday, who I imagine will be really quite frustrated at the fact that they are going to go into half-time 1-0 down. As Brennan says, see you later, not only to Mullin, but also to me after that as well. Half-time whistle goes. A bizarre first half where I've been incredibly frustrated for a poor display from myself. We got a goal to put our side ahead. Just in case you needed to see exactly how that first half went, I had a pass accuracy of 50%, which is half of my 8 passes that I found, so 4. Not only that, look at the match rating of all of our players in the team. Aside from Yavakurin, who's got a 9.4 at the moment. But the start of the second half, it's the start of a new half, and that could mean a new Wrexham in the 45 minutes. Tell a lie, Mullin's just given the ball back to Sheff Wednesday. If we somehow come away with a victory here, I mean, I will be amazed. But also, I'll feel pretty bad for Sheff Wednesday because there's been times when I've seen us be on the receiving end of this type of game where we played really well and not got the result. And today it looks like it's their turn. As the ball is down the right-hand side here, cross into the middle. O'Connell gets the first header. We're there for the second. We will win it as well. Basante, take us forwards. Now Mullin have made the move down the left. Mullin will find us. We're looking to take the ball in our stride. Cut back with a little ball roll. Basante's made his move. Here he is then. Basante to finish! Karlgren comes out, makes a save. Wrexham could have been 2-0 up from 2 shots. Here come Wrexham, right-hand side. Better in the second half from us. Now Mullin. Mullin still got Barnett giving him support. Paul Mullin's done it alone though here. Mullin's ball will find me. And can we find the ball back inside to Barnett? We can! And Wrexham are 2-0 in front. Incredible. I don't know how we've done this, but we now find ourselves on track for 3 points. Long ball forwards. Jallow controls up against McLean. Jallow's done well. And Sheffield Wednesday, they'll be scratching their heads as to how on earth they find themselves 2-0 down here. They've been the better side for large parts, but actually second half, Wrexham have done pretty well. That's a nice ball through. Smith will get there. Off the post. Oh, it's just not their day. It is just not Sheffield Wednesday's day. And still Sheffield Wednesday come forwards. Valentin on the right. 4 minutes to go. He's got a chance to cross. He will put it in. O'Connell will head the first ball away. We will win the second. And now we will find Davies. Davies. They've still got players behind the ball, to be fair to them. Mullin now, though. Mullin can get me away. His pass was behind me. I almost still make it work, though. No, I'm going to run out of stamina, but I'll still keep the pressure on and try and win it back. It's going to go out of play. How did that not work? Don't care, to be honest. We are a minute and a half away from stealing the 3 points here. And yeah, that is exactly how I'll describe this game. A steal from Wrexham. Because, again, as I misplaced another pass, we have won the game here by 2-0. Wow. What a funny old game football is, eh? As didn't deserve the points against Sheffield Wednesday, but we got them. And it means that as we finish today's episode, my friends, we sit second. Same goal difference as Fleetwood, but they have scored more than us, which is why they hold top spot. But crucially, we're 5 points clear of Sunderland in third. And as we look at how the players are performing this season so far, you might be looking at this and thinking, we haven't scored many goals. I mean, I'm the top scorer at the moment in League One. And as I've said, I'm not exactly carrying this Wrexham side, as we've scored 4 goals, got 2 assists so far. Basante's got 3 in 11, but he's pretty unlucky because he's had a couple of goals that have been ruled as own goals, which I think should have gone his way. Dalby's got 2 in 2 in League One, but as I'm scrolling through, yeah, you can kind of see, ultimately, we are not scoring that many goals, but what we have done well is kept clean sheets. In fact, to show you that, I believe we currently are in the joint top for clean sheets. Yavakurin, 5 in 12. Yeah, there you go. And actually, we do boast the best defensive record in the league at the moment, having only conceded 8 goals. So, all in all, to be second at this stage, fantastic. That's what we wanted from this season, and that is where we are going to leave the episode then. I have been saying this on the previous episodes, but I'll say it again in case anyone has missed it. I am recording a bunch of these episodes ahead of time. I've got a really busy week ahead of me with university, so I want to make sure there's still videos to come out on the channel. So I'm going ahead and recording a bunch in one go. So that means I won't be able to act upon any of your lovely people's comments that you leave me in regards to anything you want to see me change with our player and such. But I'll try to make sure I do them in a future episode. And until next time, stay safe, have a great day, have a great evening. I hope you enjoyed this episode. 1,000 likes would be incredible. And I shall see you all back here for a My Player episode very soon. Most likely tomorrow at the usual time of 4 p.m. Adios!